nigga. That was nasty work. Give me that. Off the pitch, I'm going to
and the PAT makes it 7-0.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hold in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
I didn't expect that to happen, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He'll bring it out. It's Simon. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Boy, fumbled again. Hey, mama. Woo! He's trying to be slick with him. Hey, bro, don't be doing that shit, bro. Hey, bro, you gotta calm down, bro. You gotta calm down, bro.
Cannot turn the football.
You gotta calm down, bro.
They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
This shit feels smooth, but it feels slow at the same time.
They're bringing the
It feels smooth, but it feels slow at the same time. Oh, he got Eli Manning brother on the field. What's that? That's the Manning brother, right?
Now here's Manning.
Yeah.
Gonna take a shot.
Oh my goodness.
Makes the grab.
That was nasty work. Yep, that's one of the Manning brothers. That's crazy.
And that's
been disrespectful, bro.
Backed up towards your own end zone. Make a play to create space. Get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed to start this thing.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. They agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Damn, I don't know. I don't know how to fucking audible this shit.
Arch is going to throw for it. Fires to the wide.
No, it's not. It's not, bro. It's not. I tried to back up my DBs and I couldn't.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
The gun, the inside kick. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound, no matter who gets the football. We're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Oh,
Several
Oh,
defenders there to get him on the ground.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run, not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing for this offense now moving forward in this game. That last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And he tacks on the extra point. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Thought he might have had a little room for a second, but he'll be stopped at the 28. A pretty good job by the coverage unit. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Daniels. Quickly complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
And the Knowles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
That was a big first down for this offense. Like, your defense was just on the field a lot. And so to get a first down, to get that clock moving, to get them a little bit of rest, now getting maybe a little bit of a rhythm offensively, big first down for this up.
They're going to ride this running back.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff, and he'll be brought down. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. They're working that left side. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
You can see why this running back is on the field on 3rd down. He's a weapon in the passing game. Really nice job by the quarterback. He got through his progressions really, really quickly. Found the running back, just dumped it off, and he was able to make something happen with it, move the chains, keep the offense on the field.
And the Seminoles are rolling down the field. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
That last connection just a hair short of the first down, but it opens an array of opportunities on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Seminoles in the hurry-up. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Throws to the wideout. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Noles! Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. He'll bring it out. It's Simon. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. On the run, it's Smothers. On the move is the 30. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They'll give it to him again. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. No huddle offense to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And that was a nice second down run and setting up 3rd and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra bodies, some extra tight ends in. Go to that play that you know is your short yardage play.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dome. Manning trying to quiet this crowd. He's got his man across the middle. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. The Longhorns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it. It's Smothers. And he's stopped right there. No gain on the play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Keeps it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Back open in the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a 4th down stop. Fourth down, Manning. Got it. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the 1st half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. Push ahead on the sneak. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half.
I don't know if the offense is going to call these quarterback sneaks very much more in this game. That defense in the interior, they are tough. They got an outstanding push inside, and that's why this offense lost yardage.
They'll run with Brown. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Texas!
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So it's an 80-yard drive, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Rushes on him. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Man, it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's not afraid to go deep. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And that'll do it here in the second quarter. Halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. Bringing the heat. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble.
Yeah, you could definitely catch a break there with that ball bouncing out of bounds. Third down, trying to make a play, trying to get the first down, but Palmer, ball security is job security.
Especially against this defense, David, because we know they take pride in creating turnovers, and they practice this throughout the week. They're running the football, getting...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Sends it downfield. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
Man, that's a rough outcome. I get it. I want to try to be aggressive, but backed up in your own territory, aggressive, and you fail. Now you set the other team up for almost automatic points.
And the Longhorns headed quickly to the line. Give to the running back. Touchdown, Longhorn. They take the
Boy, they just did some shit for you, boy.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Fielded in the end zone, it's Singleton. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
To the ground with the back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking for a man, it's Daniels. Working that left side now. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
The Seminoles will line it up on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Unloads to the right. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice catch there. I'll tell you, the Seminole passing attack has come a long way over the years. When I was playing against them back in the day, they were in the I formation every single play. Maybe it was play action. Maybe it was a shot play to the perimeter of the field. Now, they've got guys running all different kinds of routes, playing at different tempos, lining the ball over the field. This dude is a guy you just have to know where he is every single snap.
Fires on the move. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And this offense continues to struggle to get this guy the football. He's one of their best players. Coming into this game, they knew he was a big key, but they just haven't been able to link up. They try another shot down the field to no avail. That's a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard.
Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Seminoles will hustle to the line. Gonna look downfield again. Scrambling away. Turning it on. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
Back to throw, it's Daniels. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. A delay of game penalty like that just riles up the defense even more. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Now here's Manning. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To throw, Manning. Got the back over the middle. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a 1st down. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
The Longhorns right after the huge play through the air back to the line. The give on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win.
Yo, that's not a fumble? Yo, what the fuck? Yo, this is ass, bro.
They've got to come up with a big...
That's not a fumble. Oh, that's crazy work.
Here's Manning to throw. And he gets there.
That's crazy work.
Get him down at the 14-yard line. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Manning to throw for it on fourth. Trying to get behind the defense. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time. So you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on first and 10.
That was on me.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll try to race to the edge on first and goal with the wide receiver. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Florida State. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of a great field position.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. Coming out with it, it's Simon. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Right back to him on the ground. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dome. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. 4th down, and this offense will roll the dice from their own territory and stay on the field. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Fourth down, Manning. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think a really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
There, and that's a live ball.
Yo, what was that, bro? Come on now. They're doing me wrong now.
Gets the 1st down after recovering the fumble.
What was that, bro?
You practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
The option look. Makes it past the marker. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Goes to the option. Quarterback keep. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed, try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
Mike Holly told us this crowd is not going to fade away, and they're rising up now. Arch Madness throws to the back. Got a man. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles as their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Second down coming up with this red zone opportunity. Brought down, but not before he pulled his way inside the 10 to the 8. FSU calling it second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Florida State calls its third and final timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game, this is a huge play. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spikes it right into the ground.
The offense stays aggressive. They're trying to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Fires downfield. Finds space on the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. All tied up, under a minute to play. Wants to throw on 1st down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
Man, when the clock's running down late in the ball game, every 1st down matters, every second matters. Really good job by the quarterback, dropping back to pass, scrambling around, getting a 1st down, and also getting out of bounds to save precious seconds as this one ticks down.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Upstairs, he's got it. Perhaps a touchdown, saving tackle at the 17. Getting everybody to the line and set. Got to spike it, stop the clock, and get the field goal unit on. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Fires to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan, limiting him so far. That's only his 2nd catch of the game.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule changed a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
He might want another play. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Escapes the pressure going right. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real time.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, trying to find his man.
Joe, this game is fucking me over. This game just fucked me over. Oh my God. Oh, that's so bad, man. And he was up. That's crazy. Good game, brother. Good game.
First down, and this defense is desperate. Any kind of score and it's over. Here comes the option. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
Pulls it on the option. There's some room. Oh, what a cut.
Oh, they doing some shit for you now. That's crazy. That was crazy work. Oh, that's crazy work. Oh, that was crazy work. That was beautiful, beautiful. That was beautiful.
They must protect the football here. They're already well within range of a game-winning field goal attack. On the snap, it's Coleman.